It's your choice, it's your character, it's your life, it's your journey. Your evolution of your soul and what you want to experience here. And it's neither right nor wrong. It just is. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are new. My name is Andrea Johnson. I'm a Reiki master and psychic development teacher and a transformation coach. Welcome to the Good Vibe Tribe. Welcome to another episode of what I call Conscious Coffee Talks, where we discuss a topic to expand our consciousness and improve our lives. So with that being said, let's dive into today's topic. So guys, today's topic is one of my favorites. It's probably my bread and butter, and it's really what got me interested in energy work or excited about it, and that was manifesting. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about how you can start manifesting, because I really feel like this topic is taboo, right? I feel like it's got a woo-woo stigma around it. Manifestation, you think woo-woo energy work, you think magical, mystical, maybe law of attraction. If you've ever read The Secret or heard about it, you really think it's too good to be true. Well, in this episode, we are going to be diving into how to manifest, what manifesting really is. So then that way we can demystify the woo-woo around it and maybe make it a little bit more accepted by society. All right, guys. So what is manifesting? If you've heard of manifesting, you probably have read or heard of The Secret, or you know something about the law of attraction. So to start off with, guys, our universe is made up of energy. I've said it many a times before. Everything in our universe is energy. We are made up of energy. Our soul that is running this body is made up of energy. This body is just a drop of water in our soul, which is the sea of energy that is all around us. We are all one. So since everything in our universe is energy, law of attraction tells us that like energy attracts like. So what that means is the universe gives you what your energy is, not what you want. I think this is a big misconception that a lot of people have, that they feel like if they want something that they can manifest it, which it does help. You have to have a desire, and we're going to get into that. But guys, the biggest thing I want you to understand, your life is the manifestation. Is it not? How is it not? Oh, your life is the biggest manifestation, and it is the journey in which you are manifesting constantly, every single day, subconsciously, unconsciously, consciously, whatever you want to call it. You living your life, you are manifesting something. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, your emotions, they all are creating your reality, right? That is you manifesting. Manifestation is creation. There is no difference to me in it. What you manifest in your life is what you set goals for, what your heart's desires are. What are you creating in your life? What would you like to create? That all is manifestation. It is the act of creating, consciously or unconsciously, the journey of your life or the character that you are playing in this life. So let's go over two of the biggest problems that people have when they try and manifest, and why typically people don't think that it works for them. So number one is you have to be so stinking clear on what you want to manifest. Yes, the mind needs to know exactly what you want. And a lot of people don't really know what they want because they don't give themselves the opportunity to really explore what it is that they desire. And some of the stuff that you may think that you want, you truly don't want, or the mind wants something different than what the subconscious or the body is going to allow. And that's where you're going to find your limiting beliefs, which is your comfort zone essentially. So people aren't willing to really push past the comfort zone or get their mind right into alignment with their soul, which means love, which then means it dissipates all blocks, all limiting beliefs, and then you can take action to make movements in the physical to actually bring this thing to manifestation. Because yes, you do have to take action. That is part of being in the physical. That is what your body is for, is to take action to create here in the physical. This is the whole point of this physical reality and why you have a body, to have a human experience. And part of the human experience, people do like to say it's the learning, which I really think the journey is part of the learning, but you can look at it as a experience of creation. What do you want to create here in this realm? And the journey to create your desires, your soul's desires on what it wants to experience here is life. So you have to take the action to create that. And I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions, is people think that they can just wish this thing into existence, or like they'll wish it in they'll want a new car or something, and then someone will come driving down the street and they've won the lottery or something like that. That is truly not how this really works, guys. Maybe sometimes that can happen. Maybe. But 20 billion to 1, it doesn't work like that. Or at least I haven't experienced that. Maybe I should just start telling myself it does, and maybe it will. So this is where they also say that you are already this thing, guys, right? Have you ever heard that before, of people saying that you have to embody the frequency of that it is of which you wish to manifest, because the universe gives you what you are, not what you desire, right? So these visions that are gifted to you of things that are possible for you, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see them in your mind's third eye or your imagination, since they are gifted to you, it is possible for you to achieve those things. And that's why Spirit is going to give you these desires and give you this yearning, this spark, this passion, this push forward to make movements, to want to do this thing, right? Or become this new person, this new being for your evolution, because the process to get there is actually going to be the experience that you, your soul, wants to experience. You truly are already this thing because you think it, right? When you think it and you feel it, you are this thing. In the energetic realm, if you think it, it's instantly happened, right? Imagination, you already see yourself doing this thing, being this thing, having these things, whatever it is, so may you want to manifest. That's what it means when people say think it and it has already been done, or think it and it already exists. It does. It's just in another dimension, another level of reality, more of the mental plane, or the spiritual mental plane, which is a faster, lighter level of reality, as to where here in the physical, it's more dense. So things actually take time to manifest. If you kind of circle back around to everything is energy, this is part of it, is the different dimensions, and you are tied into every single one of those dimensions, and it's being channeled into this body, because that's the body's job. The body's job is just to harness your soul, which is the energy. That is you. Your ego is part of that, which is the character of who you're playing and what you're wanting to experience with this character that has certain characteristic traits that are going to help you achieve what it is you want to achieve. The point of the physical is the experience, and that it just doesn't happen like that. It's not supposed to here. There actually is a lag time, and what we feel on the inside as being true, which is what you need for manifesting, is faith, of what we know to be true on the inside. There is a lag behind it because physical reality takes time to catch up. This is the point of this. We are actually thankful for this, because if we thought something and it just happened, one, how fun would that be? And two, how many times did you think you wanted something and then come to realize later on, thank goodness you did not get what you wanted, right? This is the point on being clear in our manifestations. And a lot of the times people are not clear to begin with, and that is okay. That is okay. That is part of the point. Self-discovery is part of this process, to where we think we may want something, and then we have to take the action to create clarity, to further become this vibration. And as we venture down the path of becoming this goal, this thing, whatever this little manifestation is on the bigger picture manifestation of life, as we go down this path, we're going to get clearer and clearer the more that we move, right? The more that we move and walk with Spirit, that we're going to manifest this thing thing. You have to make your manifestations so freaking clear, guys, so clear that you can write it down, hand it to somebody else. They can read it one time, not know anything about you, and then drop that piece of paper, forget about the manifestation, and still bring it forth to fruition. It has to be that clear in instructions. Does that sound familiar? You're basically sending this thing to your subconscious and then forgetting about it consciously. And then the subconscious designs the reality around it. So that's what has to happen essentially. That is the second biggest problem, is people find it hard to take the action, as I said before, because of the limiting beliefs, because this vibration is so different from where we need to be from where we currently are. And it is for a reason that Spirit is gifting you these ideas and why you have certain desires that it is that you do, because the energy is always trying to transcend. The energy is always trying to experience new heights of love, new heights and states of happiness, joy, bliss, ecstasy. And the goal or the manifestation in which you're wanting to achieve is going to transcend the energy that is you, those lower level frequencies, those limiting beliefs that you're holding. They're going to transcend those into love, into a higher frequency, into a higher being. You're going to evolve. So this goal is actually going to help you break ancestral curses. It's going to say curses, ancestral energies, more earthly energies that we are trying to break, generations of curses of these lower level frequencies. So steps to start manifesting. So you're going to want to become clear on what it is that you want to manifest, and this will take time. If you're not 100% for sure what you want, you are going to actually have to do some self-discovery. You are going to have to know where you currently are at in life. What are your beliefs? What is holding you back? What feels uncomfortable for you in your life? What do you wish that your life looked like? If fear was not an option, if fear didn't even exist, how would you be living your life? If yes was always the answer, what would you be doing with your life, right? Allow yourself to dream so big, guys, and this is where you're going to actually start to feel limiting beliefs if you don't feel you have any just yet. The amount that we actually allow ourselves to dream is very minimal to what we're capable of. That is where I mean that if this thought is gifted to you, of something that you want to manifest, that means it's possible for you. You can only receive that of which you are ready to bring in to this world, right? What you think you are capable of. You are going to be manifesting bigger and bigger and bigger goals, because that's how it happens. You build up your confidence and you start achieving, and then you start being gifted even bigger goals, pushing for more evolution past limiting beliefs, transcending energy into love, and you just keep getting better and better. This is how our life is the journey. This is how our life is the manifestation, because you will not just stop at this one thing that you get so dang crystal clear on. Let me repeat that. So once you have identified what it is that you would like to manifest, or what you think those next steps are, once you have that in mind, your brain is basically going to activate what we call the reticular activating system, which means when you think of something, that's all you're going to see in your world. For example, if you think of a yellow taxi, all you're going to see driving down the street is like 10 yellow taxis. Right? That's just how our mind works. It's actually designed to help you get what you want. So when you give it a command that is crystal clear in what you want to manifest, and I mean crystal clear, it can't be just like, I want more money, because when you find a dollar bill, your subconscious is going to be like, boom, we got it. It has to be very clear, like the amount. So once this particular activating system is activated, your brain, all it sees is this end goal. It doesn't necessarily have a roadmap to get there. You don't need an exact roadmap to get there. You're going to develop one, but you don't have to have one to start, okay? You just have to have a few baby steps in front of you to actually create more clarity. Remember, action creates clarity. And this is where a lot of people get scared, because they don't know where to start or how to start. They just need to start. You just need to make movements, because what the brain does is develop data points. So say the goal is here, you're here, the brain's only going to see, a few steps ahead of you, and it might not even see that much just yet. But people are so focused on here and trying to lay out an action plan and not knowing what to do because the brain is basically on overload, that because this is something outside of your comfort zone, it cannot predict what needs to happen. So it freaks out, right? It freaks out in fear and a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of thoughts and a lot of chaos going on up here. And so most of the time people just get overwhelmed and they don't even start. They are too fearful to start because the brain is wired for survival. So this is part of that mechanism where it will keep you stuck for safety. You just have to know how you operate, guys. This is where the mindset shifts and the energy work, the affirmations, working with a coach, whatever it so may be, or just knowledge and manifestation itself is very valuable because it is very normal to feel these things. It is very normal to feel fear, to feel scared, to not know the exact next steps. But you still have to take action. You still have to have the trial and the error. And that is part of the journey that is your life to getting to this manifestation. It is an illusion. It is a whatever you want to call it. The thing about manifestation that is taboo or woo-woo is that shit's easy. It's not meant to be easy unless you're in the state of flow, which you will get better and better at being in. You actually just have to start taking action and you have to push past that fear. Yes, there is a lot of tools that you can use to help you. You can get a coach. You can do energy work. You can actually rewire your mind. But the goal that you're trying to do, guys, is you're trying to rewire your subconscious mind, which is your body, which is basically changing the vibration that is you, because that is really what will be creating your reality. Right? And how we do this is we have to take repetitive action over and over and over to train our subconscious, right? Until we start actually becoming the thing. We have to do the energy work. We have to actually talk positive affirmations for ourselves. We have to actually have faith in ourselves and something greater that we are connected to that is outside of us that we like to call spirit or our soul. We have to have those things in order to manifest, right? What is going to happen when you actually start to see the breadcrumbs is what I call. So you've sent out this desire, the reticular activating system has been activated. Now you're going to actually start to see opportunities. And we call these the breadcrumbs of the universe. The universe will only give you what you are ready for based upon your current vibration to take you to those next steps. So in other words, whatever comes into your reality, people, places, coincidences, opportunities, whatever so it may be, you will only take the ones that you are ready for because it will be all that you can see. It meets you halfway. This is where the universe meets you halfway because you have sent out that desire for that manifestation, right? So it is going to do anything that it can to help you get there, right? Doesn't know the exact roadmap, right? Doesn't know the exact roadmap. So it's going to find the easiest route possible to get there. This is where we have to listen to our intuition, right? This is where the higher self comes in, the guidance, whatever you want to call it. This is what it is. Science meets spirituality. How cool is that? You have to listen to the guidance. And what we don't understand is sometimes what we consider obstacles, they're actually opportunities in the correct direction. If we're scared to make a wrong decision, so then we stay frozen, which therefore we never make movement, right? So we know automatically the outcome of what our manifestation will be, but we're scared to actually make movements for fear of failure, for fear it'll be the wrong decision, that will waste time, money, whatever so it may be, whatever fearful thought pops into your head for not taking whatever action was presented to you. But guys, the biggest illusion is sometimes we have to take roads and detours. Sometimes we have to take roads that lead to detours, right? Sometimes we have to do that in order to have experiences that are going to evolve us into the person that we need to be to become this new vibration. We actually need to take action and have experiences that are going to develop wisdom for us. We need these things, and we cannot have this wisdom, this knowledge, this knowing without the physical experiences. This is why it's so important for people to actually experience life from their own viewpoint, perception, have their own experiences rather than to listen to other people, because it will help shape them as a person. They're only going to know their truth once they embody that truth, meaning once they experience it physically, once they have an experience in their reality. This is why it is so important that you're gonna have to trust what is being given to you. Yes, feel into your intuition. Like I give people the example, if a stranger pulls up and tells you to jump in the car, don't think that might be an opportunity. I would probably, listen to your intuition on danger or something of that nature. But, say a friend calls you that you hadn't seen since high school or something, wants to have lunch. Say that you get this job opportunity that feels too good to be true. Something out of the normal that just, you're like, well, this is odd. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Well, we know the answer. What would happen if you didn't do it? You'd stay in your own level of reality that you've basically been manifesting. Or if you took the chance, you would be opened up to new opportunities, allowing them in. New routines, new actions, new experiences create new realities. And it will push you further into becoming. Nothing happens by coincidence in the universe, guys. So like I said, this is where nothing enters into our reality that is by chance. The universe is always on our side, working for us. So just trust, okay? So step number 2, you're going to want to feel into the manifestation that you vision for yourself. You want to tie an emotion to an image is what you are trying to do, because this is how our brain, the universe, the subconscious, this is how it communicates with us, is through emotion and mental imagery. So when you can tie these two things together, you can send signals to the subconscious to actually get it to shift your vibration. And the quickest way to do that is to shift it with love. If you can place the emotion of love behind an image of your manifestation, whatever it so may be, imagine it, create that picture, and try to tie as much love as you can into that, because it will be the thing that brings it closer to your reality. In reality, we are not really going anywhere. Things are brought to us, right? So like a video game, guys, think of it like a video game. You don't really move around in video games. Your surroundings are basically created around you, and you are thinking you're moving, but everything around you is moving and being created. So we have to be a vibrational match for whatever manifestation it is, and we have to hold that match, hold that vibration long enough for it to basically pop through the spiritual, the mental, and the emotional realms of energy into the material, into the physical, right? And as I said before, there is a lag in time for when you holding this vibration for it to manifest here. So you have to hold it long enough. You have to be it long enough and take action long enough from this point of being for it to build up enough energy, for you to build up enough faith, enough practice, enough belief in yourself that yes, this thing is going to happen 100% for sure, into the knowing in your heart. Some people start out with the knowing. Some people start out and that's what powers it. But for a lot of other people, you have to actually build up the belief, the faith, the thoughts on repeat in your head. You have to develop neuroplasticity pathways around thoughts that support your beingness of being the vibrational match for that manifestation. You have to actually become it. The person that is you, your physical reality is a direct manifestation of the energy that is you. Literally. Since we have to hold this vibration, you are going to be doing whatever you can, taking action along the journey to get your body used to this new vibration. Like I said before, it will be uncomfortable, and that is okay. The uncomfortableness of this vibration is sign enough in itself that there are limiting beliefs, and that's a good thing. That is a good thing, because you're going to be working to push past them, and your body will get used to it. It's wired for homeostasis, guys. So yes, you are going to experience fear because it is scared of this new vibration. It's unfamiliar. It feels uncomfortable. Even if the vibration is good. You can think of it like people experiencing love, new and heightened states of love, and it actually scares them because they're not used to having that much love in their life. It's the baby steps, guys. It's the baby steps to be able to hold this vibration, and you will be working your way up. So be patient with yourself. Have self-acceptance, self-love during this time whenever you're experiencing or journeying to becoming. That is what you're going to have to do. And when we can tie the emotion of love and what we are feeling, it helps us push past that fear, because love is the vibration to transcend those lower level energies into a higher frequency. So then the blocks that are keeping us blocked then are lifted, and then we can make movements easier, right? You can still make movements in fear, but you will constantly be feeling that fear, that resistance. Things are going to be feeling really hard to make movements. And this is where they talk about, Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about manifesting in the quantum field. When you can shift yourself to a vibration of love consciously, you choose it. You have to choose it. And you can do this. This is being a conscious creator. Then you're able to flow. That is the flow state. Basically surrendering and allowing whatever it needs to come into your field to do what it needs to do for God to meet you wherever you need to be, get you to where you're going. We call that surrender. Give it to God. So once you have tied this emotion of love to the manifestation, you're going to continue taking action. But you're going to be continuing to take action from this point of vibration, from the point of manifestation of being this thing. You have to take action to create more and more clarity. So you're going to be honestly creating your roadmap as you're going. The brain is going to pick the easiest points in which you can experience, in which you will allow in your reality. So based upon your vibration is where the universe will meet you, right? This is where the universe always gives us what we are ready for. And some people's paths may be easier than others because they are more open to receiving this manifestation through different avenues. Rather, you may be more closed off and more narrow and a different vibration and what you're willing to accept in. So that's why it's really important to try as best as you can to let go and let flow, to have no expectations. You develop the plan, this detailed specifics, when you're closer to the next steps. You still see the big picture. You might have an idea, and you might have an idea of things that need to happen, but you're not going to know detailed specifics. And if something comes up that actually causes issues, a problem, a roadblock per se, something you did not expect. So you have to be open-minded. As you take this journey through life, you are going to find that as you evolve and become this thing, probably unconsciously forget that you've already reached your goal because you've probably set bigger ones. And this is just what happens. This is just life. You don't have to have a specific manifestation. We naturally just do this, guys. You can do it consciously or unconsciously. Your life is the entire manifestation. But if you want to experience certain things in your life, if you want to be certain things in your life, if you want to reach newer heights of evolution and being, then yes, you are probably going to have to set specific goals, manifestations, have trial and error, take the journey consciously, and be a conscious creator in your life. Not everybody's journey is that journey, and that's okay. But the point being is everyone deserves whatever life they want to live, whether that be extravagant movie star life or whether that be simple living and just happy. It's your choice, it's your character, it's your life, it's your journey, your evolution of your soul and what you want to experience here. And it's neither right nor wrong. It just is. Some points that in which I want you to remember that I think are very important, and how what I have come to realize along this journey. One is, it is an illusion that you will be happy when you achieve this thing. So be happy in the moment. Don't allow this manifestation or whatever this idea that you have for yourself in your head to rob you of the happiness that already exists in your life. You will not be happy when you achieve this. You will set higher goals, and then the process will repeat, and you will think, I will be happy when. And that's just not how it works. You have to be happy and give yourself love, gratitude, self-acceptance, grace where you are currently at, whether you like it or dislike it, and Show yourself some dang love. That is probably my biggest advice. You will have to show yourself so much love to actually achieve this thing. And what I mean by this, guys, is you have to have a godly amount of self-worth, love, purpose, dedication, and belief in yourself to achieve big things in your life. You will have to be your biggest cheerleader. You will have to call yourself out on your bullshit. You will have to identify your darkness and shine light on them. You will have to push past fear. You will have to understand what it is that you are deserving of in your life. You have to be able to achieve these things. Confidence is a must in yourself, because if you don't believe in you, if you don't believe that you are worth this thing, if you don't love yourself enough, if you don't believe in yourself to be this thing, you will never be it. Our beliefs create a reality, guys. And to manifest, we have to have 100% unfuckable faith in ourselves and in something greater that we are a part of. Like I said, spirit. That is going to be the spark that drives you. That is going to be the thing that never dies inside of you, driving you to evolve, to transcend, to push past all the shit in your head, all the lies that you tell yourself. What you think, act, and feel will be who you are. You get to control those things. It is up to you and only you to be able to bring this into existence. It's nobody else's responsibility, because nobody is going to want the life of your dreams more for yourself than you. Guaranteed. You will be fighting against people who you will mirror back insecurities to them. You will be fighting people who have said you changed. You will have people come and go out of your life. You will have haters online or wherever. You will have resistance. And that is part of it. When you break free from the normal, it will require a death and a rebirth of everything in your life. That is who you are as a person. That is the people you hang around with. That is the habits that you have. That is the thoughts you are telling yourself. That is the belief that you have in yourself. Will all have to die, and you will have to be reborn again. You will recreate yourself over and over and over. And it is beautiful. You don't just die a physical death. You die so many times and are reborn, because you get to pick who you are. You are in control of what energies you want to spend in this body. Who do you want to be? Take the journey to get there, because you are so worth it. You are so deserving of the life that you wish. I hope this video motivated you. I hope maybe it called you out on your bullshit. It's a good thing. I hope maybe you see manifestation in a new light, life in a new light, what you actually are, how powerful your mind truly is, and what you're capable of, the dreams and the visions that you have for yourself. You were truly meant to bring those to light. You were truly meant to embody that. You only have one life, guys. You might as well live it up to the fullest, or at least try, because you truly cannot fail unless you just don't try. With that being said, guys, I'm sending you all of my light and all of my love. We'll see ya.